Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle and welcome to Shopping Tales. Today's video is just going to be showing you what actually sold on Poshmark and eBay overnight. I am finding recently my overnight sales are where it's at. I don't generally sell things throughout the day. I know people work, and I guess overnight people are out and about, or not out and about. People are out and about. People are not out and about. People are on their phones scrolling, shopping, I guess, in the middle of the night, because the majority of my sales, being a full-time reseller, come overnight. So I'm just going to be showing you the things that recently sold. These Fit Flop shoes, these sold last night, and these sold for $34. I had them listed for $40, and I have a virtual assistant. I use Vendu, and I use Prime Lister that sends offers, and that makes it super easy that you don't have to be a slave on their apps, and it will just automatically send an offer. And I think I have mine set for 10%. So these sold. These are a size 7. Again, Fit Flops. They are almost flawless. I mean, they look flawless on the outside, in the inside, but they show a little wear right here. But they do retail. I'll put that right up here. So $34 was a good deal. They're like a very light pink with a little bit of metallic silver in there. All right, next is a skirt, kind of like a cosplay-ish. It's nylon. I don't know if you could hear that. It's nylon, and the brand is Scarlet Darkness in XL. And you could wear it high or low. It is fully lined, and it has this gathering with these ties. Hopefully that's coming up on camera. And this sold for $40. It's full length, but again, high-low. So that also sold for $40. I think I had it for $50, and I accepted an offer. Next is this Chaps by Ralph Lauren size large maxi dress. And this also sold for $40. All right. Next is a jewelry sale. I only sell my jewelry on Poshmark, and I have it listed for buy one, get one free. Mainly it's $15 to $20. So someone bundled this necklace with these little earrings, kind of boho vibes, and $15.30, and I accepted a $15 offer because, again, my jewelry is buy one, get one free. My cost of goods on jewelry averages out to be 25 cents per necklace or earring, so I sell it buy one, get one free, so everybody gets a deal. Next, I sold this bra, and this was also an offer. I had it listed for $30, and I took a $25 offer. And these bras have the built-in padding. They are called Under Outfit. This is the medium one. I have tried this in my size. I don't really like it. I feel like it gives you uniboob. We all know what that is. And I think a lot of, they do a lot of advertising with influencers, and I think that was the craze with these. I didn't like them, but I know a lot of people do, so there you go, $25. Next, I have a Vera Bradley. Has anyone seen that article where Vera Bradley supposedly is in Target now, online and in stores? So I'm not sure what that means for, you know, Vera Bradley usually is not cheap. I think this retailed for like $82. This is what I pay at my thrift store for all of my merch, but I did pay $4.99 for the bag. And so I took a offer of $40. $40 seems to be the lucky number. So it's just a slingback starfish, and it's like the raffia. It's really nice. It's fully lined, and I think I bought this earlier this year. All right, next I brought these UGG boots that I almost did not buy. So this was just last week. I went to my Goodwill, and they had these Uggs, and they were not priced up. They're just knee-high riding Uggs. They had a brown one and a black one. I just got the black because I didn't think that people were boot shopping in the dead of summer. They are fully lined, and the lining is actually wool, which I didn't realize that when I bought them. I know I should have bought the brown ones. So that is it inside, and it's wool, and it's like really cushiony. So when I pulled comps on eBay and Poshmark, they were $15 to $20. And normally I pay $6 for boots, and normally that would mean don't buy it because I'm not going to pay $6 to make 10 or 15. So sometimes I ignore, in fact, most of the times, I would say 9 out of 10 times, I ignore the comps. I know every other reseller will probably give me the side eye for that, but I mostly ignore comps, and I price them what I think that they will sell for, and I wait. I mean, I do have a lot of stuff, but I do make daily sales. So I bought these last week. I listed them for $75, which was the highest There was none recently sold for anywhere near that. And I took an offer of $67. And again, I only had them for a week. So that was good. Okay, so speaking of something else that sells, these are vintage 90s Bath and Body Works, and these are in the scent Butterfly Flower. I sourced these for $2 each, 8-ounce mists, $2 each a few months ago. In fact, I already sold, I had another scent, Velvet something or another, and those ones already sold. But I had these listed for $120, and someone came and offered me $118. And so these sold for $118 on eBay. And you want to be careful when you are buying vintage perfumes or body mist. You want to give them the smell test to make sure that the smell hasn't went sour or just disintegrated altogether where you don't have any odor. But these smell very strong, like the Butterfly Flower. Very, very pretty. So that was a very good sale. And then lastly was this Talbot's New with Tags. Retailed for $89, and I sold this for $40. I think I had it listed for $40, and someone just came right out and brought it for $40. So as you could see, most of the stuff that I sold was $40. So that seems to be a lucky number. So again, I just want to encourage you, obviously, you know, pulling comps. I know, again, most resellers pull comps, and they don't buy stuff if there is a low percentage or a sell-through rate. I don't pay attention to any sell-through rate. I don't pay attention to comps. And if I'm pulling comps on something and none has sold at all, I'm still buying it because that just has been what works for me. And so there has been more times than not selling things even though there was no comps to be pulled, or that the comps, like the boots, were $10, $15, $18 tops. So I try not to get hung up on that, and it has been working. Everybody has a different business model. So I don't recommend everybody do that, is what I'm saying. Just do what works for you. Try it. And then if it doesn't work, go back to what you usually do, you know. So that is it. Again, $409 gross. Poshmark does take a 20% commission. And eBay, I think it's a little bit more, 20%, because I promote my listings, and there's just fees. I recently just found out that they take a percentage off of the shipping labels and even the tax that people pay. I didn't know that, but I learned that recently from another reseller. So that is all I have for you today. Short little video. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope everybody has a good one. Bye-bye.